Você não passeio por Brasília.
Tô gravando.
Meu Deus. Ah,
A aluna boa é a aluna que assiste a aula dirigindo.
tá vendo? Não perde a aula por nada.
Ai, so let's begin.
Okay, there we go.
Let me drink some water, please. Oh my God. Where are you going? Where are you driving to? Oh,
To work.
oh, you're going to work. Can you have English classes
Yes.
during work?
Oh, yeah. I have my own room. So
Okay. You have autonomy of your schedule, that's why.
I have what?
Autonomy? Autonomia?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you can do whatever you
Yeah.
want. What kind of car do you,
Not bad.
uh, I couldn't hear you.
Sorry.
I couldn't hear you.
Not that much.
Ah, okay. Okay. But you try to have autonomy.
Cannot do whatever I want.
Of course. Ah, yeah, that's part of it's part of the game.
Yeah.
We play with the game. What car are you driving, by the way?
I have a Honda Fit.
Is it a stick shift or automatic?
Automatic.
Ah, good. Not because we can talk about some parts of your car. And I used to drive a Honda. I used to drive a Honda Accord. Let me show you. I have my license tags here in my classroom. I don't know if you can see there, over there. See, there are two these are license tags, placas de carro. That one, the one on the left is my husband's car. That was a Nissan Sentra, and that was my car, a Honda Accord. And I could only, yeah. And I don't know if I told you that I do not drive in Brazil.
Oh.
I don't drive at all. I have my Florida. The reason why it's because, well, first of all, my husband doesn't have an automatic car, it's a stick shift, and I'm not good at changing gears. Because when you have a stick shift car, you have three pedals, right? Down in your car, you have three pedals. Each pedal has a name. Let me teach you the names of the pedals. Just a second. I don't draw very well, but I think one is here. There's one in the left, one in the, when you have a stick shift car, when it's not automatic. So let me see, this one, it's the gas pedal. This one is the brake pedal, if I'm not mistaken, because it's been a long time I don't drive. And this one is the clutch. Here. When you hit, let me turn off the ring light. Clutch is the pedal that you use to change gears. Brake.
Okay.
This is, yeah, it's interesting because look at the way it is written. I mean, you cannot see because you can have an accident. You have to keep your eye on the road or you're gonna get a ticket. I don't want you to get a ticket. I don't want you to be fined. But when you want to slow down or you want to pull over or even stop your car totally, you hit the brakes. So you say, brake your car. It doesn't mean to break your car. It means to slow down, to hit the brakes. Yeah, and it's written this way, brake, B-R-A-K-E. And then when you have to accelerate your car, that is the gas pedal. the gas pedal. So I believe you don't have this pedal here in your car.
Yeah, yeah,
You
I
only
don't.
have these two. And I think this is much better because we humans, we have two legs. So I have only two legs. How can I hit the clutch and the brake and the gas at the same time?
Yeah, but I don't use my two legs to drive this car. Just the right leg.
The other leg is this way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's because we used to use the clutch paddle with the left leg.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's dangerous to use with the brake because the strain force
The strength.
the
I
strength that
Yeah.
you have to use in those paddles are totally different. So
Mhm.
if I use my left leg here to brake, probably I will do something like I would
Yes.
stop.
Yeah, I
You know.
know. I see. When I took my driving classes, or lessons, I think no, we should call driving lessons. When I took my driving lessons when I was 18, and they were like about 59 lessons, many hours driving a Beetle. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and my driving instructor, my driving instructor, she used to smoke.
Oh,
And I go, Lila, you have to hit the brakes. Like, Lila, you're gonna destroy this car. And the car's not mine. I loved her. There's a very funny story behind my license, my Brazilian license that I got at the age of 18. So I am supposed to be proud. Oh, I am. Yeah, legal driver since I was 18. The thing is, we have two tests. Three. We have the mental test, like
yeah,
the psychological test. Thank God I passed that test. I was
yeah,
really afraid. I was really afraid of that test. And then we had the theoretical test that we have to show we understand the signals, the lights and the rules of the traffic, that test I failed. And everybody like, nobody fails this test. I was like, but I did. I don't know what I did, but I failed that test. And then the practical test, my mom was watching me. She was like rooting for me, and I did it perfectly. I did everything perfect, perfect, perfect. And in Brazil, it's so much harder to get the license than in America. In America, the test is super easy. You have like a automatic car. Well, you have to have your own car. You take the test.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. You buy the car, then you take the test. It's true.
What if you don't get the license? What do
But
you do with
somebody
the
else
car?
has, you can buy a car, but you don't need the license to buy the car because you can say a driver is going to drive me. It's my car, but I don't drive. Do you know what I mean? Well, because
But
I think in Brazil you don't need a license to buy a car. I think it's a
no.
big.
But it's strange because if you okay, you buy the car, but you can go driving to the test, right?
Exactly. No, that's for sure. You need someone who has a license to drive the car with you. You have to prove. No, the person is next to you. Like he is the one. Oh, well, because it doesn't matter who owns the car. Do you know what I mean? They don't know who owns the car. You need your own car to take the test. So the instructor comes in the car next to you, and then he tells you what to do. Okay, you take that way. Now show me what, now let's park over there. Now we're gonna have to do a U-turn. Show me you can do a U-turn. And then, like in 15 minutes, I got my license. I called and I paid $33 for my license because it's $33.
That's good.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And I was not a citizen. I am Brazilian, so they just got, they gave you the license because you passed the test. And of course, and then there is the theoretical test, and that's much more difficult. It is a longer test. Yes, it's like vestibular. It's very long. You have to. Yeah, it took me almost an hour to finish the theoretical test, and then I got the result in 5 minutes because we have a scantron. Scantron é gabarito, né? So we have a scantron that was scanned. So they said, okay, you got the points to do your practical test today. If you do have a car here, can we do it? And like, of course. And it was like this. It's so easy. So easy.
Yeah, when I lived there, I thought like
Did
I'm
you
going
drive?
to
Yeah. Did you drive there?
yeah, but with my Brazilian license.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can use your Brazilian license for
Yeah.
in Florida for 3 months, I think.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's the point that I wasn't legal.
That's nice. I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah, you lived in Washington, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
I can't. Go ahead. Coffee time. We got a little frozen here. Let me stop the recording. Is this your office?
yes.
I'm so glad. I get to know your job.
Let me show you.
Yeah. Give me a tour.
Yeah. Give me. I need to. Okay. This is the computer.
That's fancy. Oh, I like colorful post-its.
Yeah.
They're so
I do love this kind of thing.
Where did you get those?
My friend gave me.
Oh, are they from Germany?
I don't think so. They are uni. See?
I don't know I don't know this brand. Maybe it's Japanese.
Yeah, I think so. But you can have like in Kalunga, something like that.
No, I know. Because I like pens.
Look this.
But oh my God! I wish I could know this place.
Can you see?
Yeah, it's beautiful view. It's a beautiful view. It's
and this
wonderful.
there is the lake.
Okay. Oh, the lake. What's the name of this lake?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's a famous lake there.
Yeah.
But
I forgot.
I forgot the name of the lake. And these buildings next to you, what are they? Are they from another?
This is the Ministério das Telecomunicações.
Oh, cool.
This is the
É Lago
Congress,
Paranaguá? É Lago Paranaguá?
Paranoá.
Desculpa, Paranoá.
Yeah. Oh, see, this is the Congress.
Oh my God! Com bocas! Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, the Congress, and there, this is the Itamaraty. Oh,
Nice. It's really cool.
wow. It's not working. It's because there is a película here, so sometimes
Okay. It gets.
this is Itamaraty.
Itamaraty.
This is the yellow one is the TCU.
TCU. Okay.
Yeah.
I know these buildings from TV, from videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Only.
And this is the lake.
And
yeah. Yeah. So this is the Esplanada.
Esplanada.
Yeah.
And your building is Ministério das Minas e Energias.
De Minas e Energia.
Oh, Minas e Energia. Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
And I am very curious. My dad, I think, I don't know if I told you that my dad used to work in Brasilia. He worked,
No.
He did. He worked at Embratur, right at the beginning of the process of creating Embratur. I think it was 1968, 1969, 1970. I think for like 2 or 3 years he lived there. That's why I am so glad you're showing me a place that I was supposed to live there. I was supposed to be born there.
And and this building is shared with the Ministério do Turismo.
Maybe I would be your co-worker now.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, but there's something within himself and in the family that I don't know, we like more independence, something like that. Like we were born to be teachers. We were born to suffer. It's karma. It's karma. Yeah. So, yeah, tarda, mas não falha, né? It's karma. So, and here we are. I'm so glad that you're showing me your workplace. Your workplace. Speaking of workplace, there's something that I always like to point out to my students, that when you work from home, and you don't do home office, like the way we say in Portuguese. And I know, I'm sure you already know that, because that's a Brazilian thing. Or Portuguese thing. It's from our language. It's not actually English. Home office is just the area you dedicate in, you reserve, you put aside an area in your house. Maybe you have a room entirely that some people would call library. Oh, I have a library in my house, or I have an office in my house. So you have your home office. That is the place reserved for studying, working, and you can do your work from home, like your remote work or online work, but we don't do home office. There are many things.
No, but home office is, let me check if I understood. Home office is not a correct.
It's not. Yeah, it's not an expression. It's a place in your house. It's a room. Like you have the bedroom, you have the kitchen, you have the living room.
I have the home office.
Exactly. Yes.
So and I have to say that I'm working online. That's it.
Or I'm working from home.
I'm working from home. Okay.
Or I'm doing my remote work. You can say remote work too.
Okay.
And funny, we should say about it, because I know that there is during the pandemic, that seemed to be the new reality, like the new how do they say, like novo normal, like the new normal way. And it seems that we are going backwards, that the major tech companies, Twitter, Facebook, which is now called Meta, and all the big ones, Amazon, people are being asked to return to their offices because I remember they said like the results, the production is diminishing. It's decreasing because people are staying at home and doing and getting crazy by in fact, because I remember I studied I took few semesters in psychology. I never graduated in psychology, but I remember studying burnout syndrome. Do you have heard of it? Have you ever felt that you suffered burnout? It's
yeah.
Especially during the pandemic, especially during, to me.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I think
talking about my case, but what about you? When did you feel the burnout?
yeah. I think it was in the pandemic. Yeah. And I need to take off my ring. Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
And I think so. It was in the beginning of the return to the office, I think.
Okay. Oh, that was last year, 2021, last year. You felt burnout.
Yeah.
I did too.
In the beginning of this year also.
And what was the cause of your burnout? What do you think? I don't know if you want to talk about it, because I don't want to be I don't want to bring back bad memories. I'm sorry.
No, not a problem.
If you don't want to go there, you can say, I don't want to talk about it, teacher. That's fine.
I think I was working a lot and I was exhausted and I didn't have enough time to take care of my things in my house, and me. So, and it was I had this boss. She was very anxious, so she used to make everybody anxious. So it was like I do work a lot now, but this boss is like, oh, you have this work to do, go ahead and do it. And that one is what, like, okay, 5 minutes, have you finished? Oh, you have to finish. Oh, blah, 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 yeah, you have to do another thing.
A lot of stress. So hard.
It was so stupid because everything was a priority, so nothing was a priority, because you are doing something and she calls and says, oh, I want this right now, and then you start to do that thing, and like 1 hour after she calls and says, no, I don't want this anymore, I want that one, and
wow. So much pressure. So
yeah, that wasn't good. So that's why. think. And now it's much better. My boss is pretty nice, and of course he asks his a lot of things, but it's not like this.
Oh, so when did you have the change of bosses? When they, I don't know, replaced this person to another person?
I think in June,
In June.
last June, yeah.
Yeah.
But I stayed like uh, almost 4 years with this
With this
boss. So
person on your
yeah,
back.
yeah.
That's bad.
Mhm.
In my case, uh, everything was crazy. Everything. Well, in 2020, all the teachers had to start teaching online. And I've been teaching online since 2012, using Skype. So I was kind of used to the idea. So it was not a new thing for me. But teaching kids
Oh yeah.
online is really strange, because they have to have an adult next to them. We cannot control them. So I would have students that would do like this. They would be like in a revolving chair, like I have this revolving chair, and then they would do, "Hey, hey." And I was like, stop it, I am trying to teach. Or they would,
Yeah.
and well, there were many things that they would do their they would have breakfast while the class is going on, like eating bread and with the messy hair. And some parents didn't know how to use electronics. I remember once I saw I saw many interesting things. I had this maybe dad, or I think grandpa. I think it was a grandfather, big beer belly grandfather. And then he started the camera. Let me show you what he did. I think that's what he did. Like he had the so it was
That's
funny. He had the cell phone to start the lesson for his grandson, and the camera was next to his belly button. And I saw like a hairy. Eu falei assim, "Oh, nossa, parece donut cheio de pelo." Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, it was. I was seeing hell. It was like hell in front of the screen, and everybody was laughing. Like, we can't see the kid. We are seeing your belly button, your grandfather's belly button. And there was a situation, another one, and always with poor grandparents. My student, she was having this lesson, I believe, using her grandma's computer in her grandma's bedroom. And in the back, her grandma appeared. She appeared, rolled in a towel, and towel all over her head. She was naked, but okay, with her body covered. And then her grandma showed this way, and then she did this, like trying to hide her grandmother, like saving her, the reputation of her grandmother, like, and then everybody was laughing, like, oh, her grandmother took a shower. Oh,
There.
yeah, we had many funny situations, and that was
I
that was
had
always
one,
fun.
two very funny. One of my uh, um, once I was in a meeting with my team. So and I don't use I how can I say I wasn't use it to use the camera during the meetings. So, but that day I was in the kitchen doing my breakfast and talking to my colleagues. So, and Gustav came with only with the underwear.
That
And
is so
I,
common. That was very common.
and I saw through by the camera. So and I did something like that, and my boss started to laughing, and I stopped trying to stop. And once, and another day, his wife, my boss' wife, passed only with the bra. And
we lost privacy. We lost total privacy.
But think it was a terrible bra. It was like the beige, you know.
So she looked like she was braless, topless.
Yeah.
She was flashing.
And he started to trying to stop the camera, and he started laughing. It's like, oh my gosh. It's nice.
Yeah, these are the only good memories. The only good
Yeah.
When there is another passage with my online experience in 2020. That was in 2020. We started using Zoom, and then we used the free app as a trial because everybody was talking about Zoom. Zoom is better than Google Meet. Zoom is better than everything. So, and I really liked it. I still use it and I enjoy it. I don't mind. But now I mean, not now, in 20, I think it was in June, July, no, August maybe. I don't know. But it was in mid 2020. We got the professional version and the pro version costs a little bit money, and it's not cheap. It's not for free, so you have to pay for the service, obviously. And what I did not know is that it was a powerful app, like a strong app that requires a better internet connection. We even got a better internet connection, of course, faster. But I was still using my tablet and wireless. Obviously, it's wireless, it's tablet. So even though it's a Samsung tablet, it's not an iPad, it was not good enough for Zoom. What happened was I could hear my students. I mean, let me see if I'm telling the right story. No, I could not hear them. They were mute. They were muted. And they were like talking to me like, and then I was like, fuck it, motherfucker. I paid a whole lot of shit of money on this app and it's not working. What am I gonna do? And then they started laughing because I said all these bad words in Portuguese, not in English, obviously. And they
Okay.
listening. They were children.
Oh my God, that's a.
They started like, and I was like,
It something happened. I I can't hear you very well.
really?
Yeah, it was.
I can hear you perfect.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
it was good, and something happened, and you are very low.
Maybe because I moved my table. I don't know. I can see you perfectly. I can hear you perfectly. Well, I don't know what happens. Sometimes
Okay, it's better. It's better now.
yeah, sometimes it stops because we've been having heavy rain, thunderstorms. On Saturday, in the morning we had no light here. This is the period of time. You've never been in this town, have you?
No, no.
And you're not missing anything, so good for you. And so it's a very dry area in the state. It never rains, never rains. That's why we don't have much of like crops. Do you understand the word crops? CROP.
Yeah.
So we don't grow food. We don't grow vegetables. We grow basically sugar cane, and we have reforested trees for
Paper.
yeah, for papers and pencils. That's the only thing that grows here. And we have cattle, so lots of cows and horses. And yeah, it's a more agropecuária, so it's more pecuária than agro. So we don't grow food, but we raise animals. And it's sad because I feel sad for the animals because for a long period of time there is no rain, no water for them. So it's very hard for farmers to keep these animals alive. So they have to do ponds. Ponds são represas. They have to do ponds. Obviously, not natural ponds.
Mhm.
And they feed them with hay at feno, hay. Not they don't eat much from grass, so they are not grass-fed animals. So the meat is not sometimes really good. It's hard to compete with the Rio Grande do Sul meat and Argentinian meat because there it rains, it is wetter. And during this months, it starts by September, by spring time, and then goes all the way through summertime. We have rain, 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 rain. And it's worse during Christmas and in January because we even have those hail, HAIL, chuvas de granizo.
Hmm.
So, and they destroy your roof, the roof of your house, can destroy your car if your car is parked on the street. So, yeah. And we have tons of insects,
Oh,
beetles and mosquitoes
I
because of the rain and because of
I hate them.
yeah. And what about the weather in Brasilia?
It's the same.
What is the the same?
It's very, yeah, it's very dry during from let me think, March to September, and it's really, really dry. It's like almost zero, like 5% of humidity,
Like
something like that.
yeah,
And
our nose gets dry too, right? Nose and you
yeah,
feel the
yeah,
throat.
yeah,
I
yeah, the same.
and the hair,
And
and the hair.
I love, I love the hair part because my hair is really oil, so
Greasy.
oily.
Yeah, it's very greasy,
Yeah,
oily. My hair,
greasy. Yeah,
my hair too.
yeah.
My hair too.
So and but in September, October starts to rain, and rains a lot at the same time. And it's not like in São Paulo that rain like uh,
You mean
got away the
yeah,
all day.
sprinkly rain. Yeah,
Sparkly
it's
rain
drizzle,
all day.
drizzle.
Yeah. Here you have like a storm
Yeah,
in
here too.
15 minutes and the whole city starts to be underwater, you
Underwater.
know. So
In
it's
English, we say it pours down. Pour do verbo pour de derramar. enxurrada. It
True.
comes down. It like it rains.
Yeah.
We have a saying. I love this saying, which is not very much vegan. It says it rains cats and dogs. Have you heard? Chover
No.
canivete. It rains
Oh,
cats and dogs. It's like, oh my God, it's raining cats and dogs out there. But it's not vegan.
yeah. Yeah, it's not vegan. So it's good, but because when like in the beginning of September, no one's can stand more the secura. How can I say that?
Yeah,
The dry weather,
dryness. Dryness. Yeah.
dryness.
Mhm.
So, but after like 2 months, everybody just thinks, "Oh my gosh, when this is gonna finish? It's gonna stop raining." But I do prefer the rainy part because and yeah, because I do have like a lot of problems with the dry weather, like my asthma. It's
Oh yeah.
really
I have asthma too, you know.
so
I have asthma. Very hard.
yeah. So
Um, Today I wrote I'm not a big fan of social media, but I'm always there. It's like an addiction. You can't
okay,
I can't control it. I have to. Sometimes I feel like, my God, what's going on Facebook, on Instagram? I need to see what.
I
And
quit Facebook. Thank God.
I wish I didn't have. I don't like neither. I don't like either Instagram, Facebook. I don't like social media at all. But I need it because of my job. It's a way to communicate with my students and
Mm-hmm.
so today I wrote a verse of a song. Do you know this band called Garbage?
Yeah, I I think so.
I think you know. It's yeah. If you, I know you like good music, so I'm sure you know. The singer, the lead singer is called Shirley, and then they have this song that says, "I'm only happy when it rains. I'm only happy when it's complicated." And I wrote because it's still raining today, so I wrote, uh, of course, between quotations, like I'm only happy when it rains, just because of the weather. Let's listen to this song to end our class.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see
Okay.
if I get the. Oh, I can't minimize. Just a second, please.
Ó, eu tô terminando uma aula. Vocês conseguem segurar 5 minutinhos? Tá bom.
5 minutes.
I want to clean up the room.
Okay. I got it. I'm gonna do the video with the lyrics, okay? So we can.
Okay.
I'll send you the video later. To share the screen with you. Here.
You're still recording.
Yeah, I have to stop the recording. You know why? Let me stop it because if I